How y'all doing? Sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. How y'all doing? Sorry about that. I don't know why it does that. Always does that. Just makes it to where you can't. And we switches over to my headset volume Micah instead. All right. So it seems to me, from what I've read, that there's going to be a server maintenance at 10 o'clock. Well, 7 o'clock not Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Time, which means we've got 1 hour of online gameplay tonight. So let's go ahead and try to make it count. Y'all know what it's about. It's going to be Jin trying to move. Yo, what's up? What's up, brother? What's up? Yo, I didn't even realize that they were having a maintenance tonight. Apparently, they're adding stuff to the store. So I was like, what in the world? From what I read, yeah, that is supposed to be one of the things. The pluggers and the cheaters are supposed to be what they're going after, I guess, balance-wise and all this. So. But yeah, I was on some player matches before. I read it right when I hopped on around 8:30 or so, just to kind of get my fingers warmed up.
Get ready for the next
battle. Ooh, and it's Claudio. Let's see if I can get up to Fusion before this. Alright, here we go.
Fight.
This thing is mad laggy. I don't understand PC players. Like how they show. See, look at that. It's over here flashing red on me. Yeah, I'll try, man. I'll try. See, like, I did not even mean to do that. Oh, Lord. All right, let's go. Come on. I think after this match with him, I'm gonna probably be. Oh, should have saw that coming. Even the playing field up, shall we? Got him. Alright, so he's too far away from me now, so we're gonna go ahead and bounce out of that and go straight. Hey everybody, appreciate y'all stopping by. Thank you, I appreciate it. We are gonna be done with him though, because he was mad laggy and he is like 3 ranks below me now, so there's no point in fighting him. I'm actually surprised I won that fight. Yeah, I decided to try to be the #1 Jin in America. I don't even know who technically would be considered the best Jin in America. The only ones that I know of in America are Run It Black and Ace Unlimited. So I don't know. Let's say we already know who the #1 king is. We already know that. That's little Majin all day. But alright, here we go. Battle ruler, baby. Come on. Let's try to go through these ranks and get this Fujin. Try to get into them blues. Nice. Ooh. I thought that actually hits, huh? Cool. Ain't time to, we ain't playing anymore, baby. I've been watching some people play as of late, so. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me y'all's power. Let's roll, baby. Definitely hit 1+2, but we'll. Random hot kick. Okay. Spinny kick. Stand up and give me that. Brother, y'all are gonna have to do better. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Cyber. Come on, Cyber. Let's go, bro. Come on. What am I doing? Ah, man, I'm messing this up. What's up, Iron Man? Nice. Very good. Alright, he's wasting his heat early. Wasting that heat early. Nice. Ooh, thought I was gonna get that. All right.
Round 3. Fight.
What in the world? Boom! Give me that win, baby. Let's go. Come on. Couldn't parry that, did you? Come on. Come on. Wow. Oh. Give me that ankle, son. Trash on my face. Let's go. Come on. Oh man, it's go time, man. It's go time. No way! What time is it? Oh, it's gonna just do me like that. Bro, there's no way that it's server maintenance time right now. It's at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. There's no way. Oh, it's gonna just do me like that? Oh. Yeah, dude, he has some crazy pressure moves now. Like, no, see, that's why I don't understand some of these players, man. They don't, like, they're in the purple ranks, but are they though? All right, let me see. Maybe I misread it. No, right there. PDT. That's Pacific Standard Time. 9. That's 7 o'clock. 3 hours. We're 3 hours back. So, or 3 hours ahead. Sorry, my bad. So that'd have been 10 o'clock this time. And it's what? Maybe what? 9 something? 9:15. How are they gonna do me like that? How are they gonna do me like that? All right. Well, we're still gonna play for an hour. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna train. So give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta go and do something real quick, and then I'll be right back. And I'm gonna, yeah, this will be good. This will be a good stream. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Well, alright, so they did steal that hour. Alright. It is what it is, I guess. So, let me see what we got. Let's see what this play data is. For my stuff, it's saying that I'm currently higher with Jin. Yeah, I am. I am technically higher with Jin than I am with anybody else. Alright, so I actually realized when I watched my stream back to see what it is that I did wrong during the matches and how it is that I kind of react to some of the things. It's like, okay, I need to chill out a little bit when it comes to bed. Because when I get mad, I can see my win rate just go. So, but you know, it's the way, you know, being competitive, it is what it is. So, let's see. Jin, I have won 83 out of 101 battles, making it 82% win rate, which isn't bad at all. Quick matches, 80%. With King, I'm actually 10% less with King. Not saying I'm not good with King at all, but you can see where you mesh. Jin, I think won 43 out of 46. I think Devil Jin is just overpowered. I think I'm getting carried by him when it comes to Devil Jin, but everybody thinks that Devil Jin is like he's like top 3 for sure. Top 3, I would say Devil Jin, Azucena, and I want to say Drag still, man. Like Drag, and people say King, but I'm like, King is good, but he's got a lot of weak points. Even Majin, Lil Majin was having trouble reaching the highest rank when people were like breezing through it when it came to these other characters. So I'm not gonna say King is overpowered. I've seen a lot of good Lars. Yoshi was a big one until he got nerfed. So that's, you know, that is what it is, I guess. Definitely Fang though. Fang, Devil Jin. So there you go, top 3. Fang, Devil Jin, and Azucena for sure. They're definitely the most hard-hitting characters in the entire game. I've seen some pretty good Leos. Very, very good pressure character. Lisa, she's about the same. Claudio, he's about the same. I don't think there's really much besides his little projectile he gets when he's in heat. Other than that, it's nothing crazy. Shaheen has gotten a big improvement since his Tekken 7 days. He's a lot more pressure oriented. A little Rashidi to me. Street Fighter 6 Rashid. So I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of, I guess we should all consider this like the vanilla version of Tekken 8. You know, because usually beforehand, just like Neo said, they release in arcades first, and they kind of go through like almost like a long beta and alpha period to where they nerf the characters down, they nerf, you know, try to get it as balanced as possible. So yeah, I think that's probably about right. I think that. So I think King will probably get nerfed a lot. They'll be like, okay, well his grabs do a lot of damage. Okay, he's got this, he's got this. Fang will get nerfed. Devil Jin will get nerfed, and so will Azucena. Azucena is. I've learned how to. By the way, I've learned how to do that duck and side. Was it sidestep and duck move for what's it called? Actually, let's see if we can watch some of my replays from some of these last fights. Yeah, I fought this Raijin high. What's it called? Jin. He was pretty good. We went at it pretty good. 3-2. They took the second round, or the second one. Then he took that one. Man, I can't believe they took that from him. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I was holding my own pretty much against all these characters that are, what's it called? Let me see if we can find them. And I beat that Kishin, that Raijin, Nina. Nina's still good. Paul's look good. Paul's good up to a certain point, I feel like. Let me see if I can find this. Is it? No, it's Tinlin. They said that a lot of them are doing while running 3-2, but in the higher ranks it's harder to react because of the fact that they end up doing what's it called? They end up doing it almost like instant shining wizard type. Oh, I guess it's not on anymore. I thought it would be. Unless I just missed it. Arena. Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, well, either way, no, it's not that one. See, that was a close match too between. So I think I'm up to blue rank stats. I think I can do it. Oh, dude, if you're from a distance, you can almost guarantee. It's almost like knowing that Claudio is going to do his wall running 2 while he's at a distance. It keeps a lot of pressure on you if he hits it and all stuff. But yeah, if you're continuously sidewalking the entire time, and she does it, it's like as soon as you sidewalk, it's like instantaneous. Like you automatically duck at the same time, and it freaking just poof, and right over, and you just launch her up, and there you go. I had one that kept on doing it and just did not learn and kept on doing it, and eventually they just stopped, and it's like their whole offense just like halted. It's like they relied solely on that pressure to get in to where it is that I was at. So I'm like, well, see, I don't think this is gonna be. Oh, this is up 2. See, this is kind of cool. I like this, where you can see all these other ranks fighting it out and all that. That's cool. See, it doesn't have, well, the PlayStation it does, but all the other ones it doesn't have their names in it for whatever reason. Oh, there it is right there. There we go. Yeah, so it's not too bad. I think that when it comes to being able to play now, I've learned how to practice, and I think I found a character that meshes well with how it is that I play. I can be super defensive, but I can also go on the offense too whenever it is that I want to. You know, that's really, 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 really helpful. So. Let's see, what do I want to practice? So I need to practice a lot of his wall carries, but Arsenal Tai is actually, he's been somebody that I've been watching pretty much all week. When he streams, I'm online, like trying to learning what he uses for wall carries. Boom, there we go. See, there's one right there. And then I've seen he's always. See, maybe it's just, I was just so like hung up on like just nostalgia when it came to Jin. Like I started playing it when Jin was first introduced too, but I played him and I played King. And I don't know, just some of his stuff I felt like maybe was just too much for me, I guess during that time, but now it's just, we meshed well in this game for whatever reason. See, and I've seen how that can actually hit too. I don't know if it's just like a... See, I can kind of only get to that though. See, so that's a good... I want to be able to do that without... I got to be able to learn how to do the wall carry without doing the screw attack either. See, now I gotta figure out what gets him into red eyes and all that stuff too. See, that goes into Zen. See, that goes into that. See, he's gotta know what to go. He still has it. From what I've seen, he actually, like, you gotta do it quick though. I mean, it's gotta be like fast. I've seen Arsenal I do, it's just that it's a lot more, what's it called? It's a lot more like stricter. So you gotta be like on your game to be able to do that. I haven't even started implementing this yet, his parry. I haven't even tried it yet. So I don't even know. No, they took it out. Like, I've watched if you do ever, like, I don't know if you're ever gonna play him, but yeah, Arsenal Tide's got a video saying, you know, tips on how to use Jin and all that. And he actually has it. It's not as easy as it was back in Tekken 7. I mean, like, it's tight. I mean, like, it shows him doing it, and he's just like, oh yeah, he's like, you can still do it, but you gotta like immediately. See, I don't even know. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, that's cool. Let's see, how do I... No, I don't want that. I couldn't even tell you how to even get to it, to be honest with you. Yes, I mean, it's like, it's like freaking... Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I haven't even really seen, what's it called? Arsenal Tide do it all that much, to be honest with you. He's probably one of the best ones that I've seen. And he even says, like, don't end combos like with this combo. Just end it with something like that, or like this, not like that, like that, and it spikes him into the ground, and it gives me options. Down 4 is guaranteed for all of that. Down 2 is guaranteed if they stay or roll, and then if they stand straight up, then you can get that. Seeing this one right here puts me in red eyes, so as soon as I do it and they try to stand back up again, I'm already doing the crouch dash, and I'm right in their face already, about to do that and launching them again. It also does hit grounded opponents too if they stay grounded. Or if they even like kind of twitch or like kind of side roll or whatever, it'll catch them. See, like I think Jin is one of the most honest characters in the game. Like every character has their own gimmick that kind of makes them cheesy in a way. Jin isn't really. I don't feel like he's a cheesy character. He's got some pressure tools. His heat's good for the most part. You know, he's got this one right here, and if it's blocked, then you know he can go ahead and kind of go into a stance, but then he's got this one, and then from it he's got his obviously his power stances and all that. But other than that, like out in the open, his Omen stance is really kind of pointless. It's mostly used for just like wall pressure and all that. There's nothing. So I feel like he's an honest character. Yeah, his down 2 is a pain in the butt, but once you see that, look how slow it is. If you actually look at it, it's a very slow move. It takes let me see, 22 frames to start up. 22 frames to start up. That is a very long time to react to something. It's not like Dragunov's down 2, or even what's it called? Even Nina's is pretty fast too. I said, but yeah, Dragunov's down 2 is a lot faster than you can even and it kind of gives it like an actual like indicator because you can hear him you can hear that noise that he's about to go nuts. So I don't know. And to get up high with them, I feel like you have to be really solid with the character itself. You can't just bum your way through Like with King, man, King was like, I don't know, I demoted during the 2 hours it took me. I was Flame Ruler during the entire stream, 2 hours. Got demoted down to Mighty Ruler, promoted back to Flame Ruler, and then finally, by the skin of my teeth, beat a Mighty Ruler King that was like kind of scrubbing me out. I'm just like, so I'm like, why am I struggling so much with this character? And to be honest, I've always kind of struggled. He's a different character. He doesn't fit my normal playstyle. I hate big characters. So, and the only reason I stuck with King is because he was my first real Tekken character in Tekken 3. Yeah, dude, yeah, reacting to his down 2 is not that hard. Like, once you see it, once you block it, it's Launch City all day. Just, a lot of people don't realize that it's actually it's launch punishable. So it's like, I learned that today from Arsenal T2. Like, look how far that they do need to do something about these, and that's all the characters. They need to do something about the hitboxes on some of these characters. Heat smash. Like, I'm able to hit his heat smash. Let me see. Look how close I was. So from right here, if you mess up or do anything dumb right about there, I'm smacking you. You're dead. You're going across the screen. And the fact that it sends you all the way across the screen too is kind of crazy. Look at that. That's wall splat all day. Like, and that gives me enough time to run up to you. And if it's a straight up heat smash, dude, you're getting put up to the wall. Yeah, like this right here, dude, it doesn't look it, but because he doesn't stagger or anything with it, but if you do down 2 and you block it, you can do Lars's Wall Rising 1. I noticed that when you and I were fighting, when I was doing this, you would block it sometimes and you would do like, I think it was a Wall Rising 1, I can't remember what it was, either like 2-1 or something like that. You were like doing that one where he goes, bow, like he smacks up and then smacks down. But yeah, if you saw that or reacted to that and you blocked it, you can do his Raw Rising 2 or 1, and it smacks him up in the air, and obviously, and then you know you can combo from that. So, and then even this is too. Like a lot of people don't realize that is launch punishable. They see him up in the air, and it's just like, oh, it's like people don't like react to it. I've never seen anybody launch this, like at all. But yeah, if you block that, that's all day. You're launching him. Like Jin is launched in the air. So, but this character though, a lot of people were just like, I don't understand, you know, this character is this, that, and the other. He said Jin is a good character. He definitely is. You know, obviously he's got his counter. He's got his counter, you know, forward skill. See, and then, you know, got this, and then you got the mix-ups right there. You know, if you even do anything, you know, that happens to you, and you know, it says 30, you know, it says 30 damage, so you're just like, oh, well, that's not that bad, so. Yeah, dude, Jin is solid. If you fight a solid Jin, they're probably just going to keep you locked down with, you know, 2-1. Probably bring that out. That's, either way, that's safe. You know, hits -9. But he'll do probably down 4 a lot. Like, try to just keep you on D in case they don't mix up the down 2s and all that. If you see him going into Zen and all that, you got to be careful, because if you just jab like that, his Zen goes so far down, and when he does that move, he goes even further. It's almost like Ling's AOP. So he'll do that, and then when he goes up, it kind of brings him a little bit lower. So it's not, you know. See, you have time to react. When he does this and he's doing that, you have time to react to that. He's +6 on hit. On hit, he's +6. But he's -9, it looks like. Yeah, -9 when he hits that. But then he's doing a crouch, and you can react to that. So if you let him get to that point where he's doing this or doing something, see, that's dangerous when he does that kick into it, and then he's just on you now. He's just like, oh crap. If you time this right, that's not a bad low. It's actually pretty good. I usually catch a lot of people. If I can get a counter with that 4 right there, that's guaranteed. And then 4-4-2 is guaranteed at that point. Seeing if that's, well, let's see. See, so that didn't work. But see, this right here, I didn't even realize that like, it never computed in my head that, oh dang, they're like, it was like 4-4-2 actually becomes a launcher when he's in heat because of the fact of what it does. So that right there is 53 damage right there from a heat burst that he does right then and there. See, so, and I also think that the characters with the most improvement in this game have, I think all of these characters have improved. They all changed in some way, shape, or form. Was it Knee? The only character that is said that it isn't per Knee is Brian. He says that Brian is 7.5. I don't know about that. I personally think he's changed quite a bit. He's got that new stance with his snake eyes that he has that he can implement moves from now. So he never had a stance before. So he had a sway, but not a stance. So Claudio, let's run through these characters, shall we? Claudio, he's not bad. I like the base roster of all these of what we have right now. It's a good mix up. So you know, Claudio isn't bad. He's still pretty much Claudio. Nothing's really changed. He's got a projectile that he gets in heat. He's got a few more launchers. He definitely has his Starburst move, but now it has like a little symbol at the top right to let you know that you have Starburst, even though it's kind of obvious with his hand glowing. That might just be for the other player if they don't understand how he works. Zafina. Zafina has changed in ways that I don't like, and I think that's why I don't like using her as much. She does not play how I liked her back in Tekken 7. She lost that good poke back 1+2. It's actually part of her Scarecrow stance now. You hit your Scarecrow stance and then you hit back 1+2 now. Her moves do take health from her. She does end up doing damage to herself when she uses Azazel's hands moves and all that stuff. So, and if you do get clipped during that time, then all that damage that you or all that health that you lost during that time is lost. So, Sonic Fox said that she was top 5, top 10 or whatever. I was like, yeah, no. Even I knew that. I was like, no. He's like, you're smoking something if you think that Zafina is in the top 10. Paul still is hard hitting as ever. Crazy character. The damage is insane. Like, he has not changed at all. He's got crazy damage input, especially in heat. Dude, he's a monster with especially some of his moves that he can charge up now and actually guard breaks and then can crush you, especially against a wall. His damage is insane still. Crazy input. Raven has changed probably. He's one of the characters that's changed most with his little clones and all that stuff. If you don't keep an eye on him, he can overwhelm you because you think a lot more is going on than what it is because he has clones everywhere. But if you focus on him, he's not really doing much. It's more or less like almost like an illusion that he's trying to make you look at this hand while he's doing something with his left. So he's not bad though. He's cool to watch when a good Raven player uses him. But other than that, he didn't catch my interest. Victor, me personally, out of all of the characters, the new characters that came in, he is my least favorite. I feel like I've seen him not used in a cheesy way, but a lot of players use him in a cheesy way, and that gives him a bad name. So that's unfortunate for him. I feel like he's a lot like Noctis and has a lot of like jabs out of his stances, and all you gotta do is kind of just mash jab, and he's doing something crazy with his knife and all stuff. See, the only good thing is, when I fought Neo, that I learned a lot of how to punish him and what would work against him during my fights with him and also. So he's become easier to deal with. He's still kind of unsafe. There's a lot of launch punishers that you don't know are launch punishable until you actually just randomly either try the launcher or you watch your replays, which I recommend everybody do if you have trouble with a character. Watch your replays and see exactly what the replays are telling you to do to counter these characters. Reyna, I think she's spam heavy too. I see the same player, or see players do the exact same thing with her. They go into her little stance and then just start mashing the punch buttons, and she is so positive in everything that she does that it's almost hard to counter her. The only way to stop is if they actually stop, the player who's playing Reyna stops hitting buttons on you, because she's safe, she's fast. She's fast and she's strong. She hits like a dang Mishima, man, like a dang Heihachi. When she hits you, it's crazy. She's pissed at you when she hits you. She just claps you and you're just like, next thing you know, you're in a crumple stun and she's still rolling with her punches, and next thing you know, you're spinning up in the air and she's smacking. It's like, what is happening right now? And she's got so many options. Dude, yeah, exactly. All of her jabs, I feel like, are natural combo. Once she hits you once, it's like it rolls right into it, and you could just be blocking the whole time, no counter hits or anything, and you're getting rolled. So yeah, I like her design. She's a cool looking character. It's just I wish she didn't have any stances. I wish she just played like a Mishima. So just no more Mishima. She could have had the I can't remember which one. Heaven's Gate? No, Heaven's Wrath or something like that. She could have had that, because Heihachi had that. I kind of like it where she kind of goes to almost like a forward stance and she has her hands or something. That's cool. But her rolling around and all stuff, it's like, what are you doing? But that, it's weird because it's not like how a normal Mishima plays. Azucena, everybody has issues with her. I don't know why they give like characters like her like such like weird gimmicks. Like the whole coffee thing is kind of dumb. I'm like, why did they give it that? Almost like Josie. Like Josie, I love Josie, but they made her like a crybaby in the game. It's like, dude, come on now. No, this is no. But she's cool if she wasn't so broken. If she wasn't broken, I probably would play her. I just don't. I feel like she needs to be nerfed a little bit before I even start even considering it, because her Libertador or something like that, whatever it's called, her stance is not bad. It's not bad at all. She's a different character though. Like, and she's different. Shaheen, see, I almost called him Rashid right there, because I feel like they've kind of watched what's it called, Street Fighter 6, and kind of copied his ways. He does a lot of like wind and air moves now. Like he does one where he jumps up and kind of like dives down with his hand, and his rage art is so cheesy. Like it's almost like they made him the joke character in Tekken 8. They made Shaheen the joke character, because he's over here sliding around on you and then he launches you and then kicks you. It's like, alright, that's cool. Law's about the same to me. There's nothing really crazy with him. He's got nunchucks now. I like his look better in this game. He's a little bit more beefier. I know they're doing the whole Bruce Lee thing. He's a little more beefier than Bruce Lee was. Bruce Lee was thin, or not thin, lean, and like he was built up and cut up, but they bulked everybody up in this game. So Leroy, man, they said no, we are not having Tekken 7 2.0 again. Leroy Jenkins, or not Leroy Jenkins, Leroy Smith. Oh man, that's my bad. That's an old video. Y'all know that. Leroy Smith, yeah, they nerfed him to the ground. He's just like, nobody plays him anymore. He was in Tekken 7 everywhere, and now all of a sudden, just cool design, just nowhere. They nerfed him to the ground. Leo's still about the same. A lot of pressure tools. I fought a Leo online, and a lot of pressure tools that they gave him. Yeah, they crushed him. They crushed Leroy to the ground. But yeah, Leo though is, there's nothing wrong with him. I've never I never really played with them all that much, so I'm like, yeah, I ain't worried about it. So Yoshi, I saw this character right here has come from the grave. Like nobody played Yoshi, very rare. And then he was somewhat good before the first what's it called? Before the first patch, and then they nerfed him to the ground, and you don't really see many Yoshis anymore. Everybody's like, oh well, never mind, they nerfed the character, I'm gonna quit now and use somebody else. It's like, dude, if you like the character, just play as him. It doesn't matter if they nerf him or not. Like, you'll find a way to get around it. Yoshi's still a rare character, and people do not know how to deal with him. Fang, he's too much of a monster they need to nerf him big time. Like, I'm not saying they need to take away moves and stuff, but they need to make some of his moves minus. They need to make some of his moves less damaging. Like, his wall damage is crazy if he gets a counter hit, man. Like, it is insane. Like, he does a ton of damage. And everybody can go, oh, well, you need to get good. But like, that's not the point. But like, you mess up once, and they catch you, and they have so much pressure tools too. Especially with that new knee move, that they could just keep on going, and just the pressure is just on and on and on. Pouring, all right, he's about the same. There's nothing. I used to hate Oring back in the day, but now it's like, yeah, you have your moments, and that you feel like they're just spamming kick buttons, but it's nothing different. Nina, I don't like that they gave her guns. I'm not fond of that. I'm like, I don't feel like some of these characters should be having guns. Just the same thing with Victor. I don't think Victor having a gun is kind of dumb in this game, I feel like, because it's a projectile, and I'm like, we don't need projectiles in this game, Kaz, a good Kaz is very scary to face. Haven't fought many good Kazuyas. I've fought only a few. Some of them were good, some of them weren't. They can be pretty scary if they know what they're doing, especially when he's in heat. His heat is crazy. He gets so many things whenever it is that he's in heat. Yeah, dude, during heat, when they use those guns, dude, it takes off so much chip damage. It's like, dude, what the crap, man? It's like, and I think you can duck them when there's normal. I'm not sure about the heat part. I haven't really checked it out. I usually try to duck it or stay close to them then, because chances of them doing it, especially very slim when they're so close to you, because it does take them a little bit to kind of. Yeah, I think it's implemented in their actual move. Like Nina's is like the third move in. I think Victor, I think, is like the first move actually that in one of his stances. Jin's not bad. He's still, everybody thinks he's worse than his Tekken 7 version. I like him better than his Tekken 7 version. He feels faster to me. Granted, everybody feels a little bit quicker in this game, but he feels a lot faster and more flashy. I like flashy and I like power, and he's got it. And he's got good defense. He's got good tools to kind of poke you out of stuff and all that. So I like him. Ling, haven't had many issues with Ling. I fought one Raijin Ling, and she did a number. She was good. A lot, but it's just the same gimmicks that Ling has always had. Nothing crazy. Nothing that's been like, oh no, we're like, I don't know this move. And I'm like, no, it was all pretty much the same thing. So I know how to get her out of her AOP. So I'm not, some of her moves are like, from what I've seen online, are kind of dumb. Like, she doesn't need to get out of some moves because she's an AOP. It doesn't make sense. Lee, I fought a few Lees. Lee's not bad. I've watched Fighting GM a lot when he streams or in some of his videos and stuff. He makes Lee godlike in that game, in this game. He does. Like, you wouldn't think so, but Lee is freaking smooth when he's played correctly. Asuka, she's about the same to me. She's got that one new stance, but nothing's really changed in my opinion with her. She's about the same. So Panda, she's about the same too. Nothing crazy. Kuma, yes, he's got electrics now, only in heat. But about the same any other time. There's nothing crazy with the bear. Lily's changed quite a bit. I feel like with her some of her new moves, it does mix you up a lot. So she's gotten somewhat better. At least I think so. Lisa, I've only fought a few Lisas. A lot of them use the chainsaw move a lot. Nothing crazy though. It's about the same. Lars, he's gone through one of the biggest overhauls I think in the game. He's over here zipping around, and with that new stance that he's got now too, he's crazy. He is probably the fastest characters in the game. If he ever gets going, it's hard to stop him. And if you don't know how to stop him, then you're not going to. It's impossible. The only downfall that I talked to you about this, Neo, with Lars, is that when you're in a stance, you are committed to that stance. So when you're over here, silent entry, dynamic entry, going down to whatever that other one, the other entry, other move he's got, or stance he's got, you're committed. So if that person's in rage or in heat, all you gotta do is just smash that heat drive or a heat smash and you're done. Or smash that rage art and you're done. You're getting clipped. June, she's way too safe. She is very, 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 very safe, and she's got so many strings that you would think it ends after the 4th hit, but there's also some that like have a 5th hit, and most of them are like mid or low, so you have to guess. And if you get hit by a counter hit with it, you just forget about it. She's launching you, and her rage, not rage drive, her heat smash is crazy. How far you can get off of that is ridiculous. You can almost half a screen and you can shoot it. Hey, what's up, Master? Yo, Neo's in here as well, man. Yo, what's going on, man? Glad to see you in. Devil Jin is a monster. Devil Jin is good, but I almost feel like this is appropriate. He is like, he's not like the main bad guy, but it's appropriate for him to be as strong as he is. When you see a Devil Jin going across the screen and it just starts taking people out, it's like, yeah, all right. He's a strong character. He definitely is. He's got a lot of tools, and that Morning Crow move is crazy. Yo, before you woke up, dang, is that late over there? No, there it is. There it is. Let's get this Tekken 6 crew back together, man. Come on. Alright, so Jack 8. Jack 8, he's about the same. Nothing really changed. He's got some new strings, but nothing crazy. So I like his design a lot better in this game than I do any other game. I like his whole look on him. I like him. He looks good. King. His Jaguar sprint, definitely new. I like his mix-up. A lot of people don't like that they gave him the ability to cancel off his Jaguar sprint because he was just like, what's it called? Oh, it's 10:40, 10:54. It is 12-hour difference, huh? Or about 12 hours, what, like 11? A lot of people didn't like the fact that he's able to cancel out of it now. I just feel like a lot of people who are complaining are people who are new to the game, aren't used to dealing with King's tools and his chain grabs and stuff. Because I haven't really heard much about him, but he's a good character. I love King to death. I'm still gonna play as him. I'm still gonna use him and all stuff. So there's nothing gonna change with him. Steve, I've heard he's gotten nerfed a little bit. He's got his new Lionheart stance, which is cool. It does give him like a sway back, and then that ability to, a lot of players do that ability to go back and then kind of put you in a tornado spin. He does look a little weird. I'll admit to that too. So yeah, they could have did a little better on his face, but you know, whatever, it is what it is at this point. At least they're consistent with the way their characters' faces looks compared to Mortal Kombat and all that. Mortal Kombat, the faces change of the characters every single game, and I can't stand that. It's like, just keep them the same. It's not that difficult. Dragunov, man, don't even get me started with some of his stuff that he's got. His new links he's got and all that. Like, I can't remember what it was, like down 2 into that weird knee, and then he can transition to nothing. They always do that with him. I'm not sure why they give him so many tools. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They give him a lot of tools all the time, and then they end up nerfing him to the ground again. So Brian still as crazy as ever. He's strong. That launcher punch he's got, that's also a what's it called? A power crush move is crazy fast. Like, unless you're already ducking, you ain't gonna block that. And it backs you up too, so it almost like crumple stuns you backwards. And if you get hit with it, you're done. That's Launch City all day, and he does so much damage still. You still got to be pretty efficient with him to do it, but with his new Snake Eyes ability or stance he's got, he ups the pressure a little bit more with him. So that's pretty much my impressions of all the characters right now. I like them. I like this base roster. I do. It's actually a pretty cool roster. Do I wish there were other characters on here? Not really. I actually don't mind this one at all. Like, nobody's missing that. I'm like, oh man, I miss this character a lot. I just don't. I don't feel like that. I like this base roster. It's a good start. But we'll go ahead and we'll leave it at that for now. Alright, so with that being said, now we got the DLC characters. And spoiler warning, if anybody doesn't want to hear about what possible spoilers we may have for the DLC, if you guys are trying to stay away from it, I'm going to let you know. I will be talking about it right now. So the maintenance takes, oh no, dude, it's all the way until 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. It's going to be 3 o'clock by the time it gets done here. So there ain't no more Tekken tonight. I might do a special stream tomorrow just because it just kind of got in the way a little bit. But hey, we're all hanging out now. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Hanging out. Let's hang out. I brought my boys together, Master and Neo back together after a long time. Like we played back in Tekken 6 days, 2008. We were just, and then we stuck within Revolution, Tag 2, Tekken 7, and now here we are, Tekken 8, baby. We just need to get some of the other crew back too and all that. So. Was it Easy still plays too? He plays not every now and then. He doesn't play nearly as much, but he plays. Icon though, man, I don't know. He's being a daddy. He was older out of the crew, I think. He's doing adult things still. I'm doing adult things, but I still have time to play. You know, that is what it is. Everybody has it. Yeah, dude, you come far, man. You gotta think. So when I started in 08, I was 20. I'm 35 now. Like, what the heck, man? Time flies, dude. Yeah. No, we did. After Tekken 6, I think just life didn't get in the way. It's life. You know, we try to stay in contact. We talk to each other here and there and all that, but it's life, man. You can't really blame life. Oh, dude, Neo, you're 38. I thought you were younger, dude. Oh, crap. Well, hey, dude. Dang, dude, you were 14 and now you're 28 now? That's crazy. That is crazy. Dang. That is insane. Oh, man, I can't believe we've known each other for that long. Like, yeah, we may not know each other personally, like we met and hang out and stuff, but this is just as good. But say, you've seen how I look, so there you go. It is what it is. We've met. We're still Tekken brothers to the end. The whole focus. Actually, I think Icon was older than you, dude. I think when I met him, he was 20s, late 20s, I think. Because he had a kid during Tekken 7 time. And, yeah, so he had a kid during Tekken 7 time. And I think, so that little one's probably, I would say, oh, what? I don't even want to say it, man. That kid might be like, almost like 15 maybe? I think he had a kid when he was like 09, 2010. Dang, dude, that's crazy to think that he's got a kid that old. That's safe, man. Yeah, that'd be cool if he jumped online again. That'd be awesome. I'd still send him messages. Even though it says that he's not online, I still send him messages. Because if you ever did, dude, just let him know I'm thinking about it, dude. It's like, yo, man, how's it going? I hope everything's going well with you. It's just, I don't know. It just feels right, you know? Just feels right. Yeah, dude. Yeah, he had a video. He had a video of her using his fight stick, and she ended up like kind of getting to Dragunov or something. He's like, good choice, and that was it. I remember that, dude. I remember that video. I do remember that video. All right, so DLC characters: Eddie Gordo. Eddie's Eddie. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay, and then rumors has it that the next character is gonna be fucking wrong. Lydia and what's it called? And Marduk. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. Master at throwing. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I don't know. I don't like those DLC characters at all. So I'm like, okay, I'm just have to learn how to deal with them. Eddie looks all right. He's got that typical hairstyle. You know what I'm talking about, the Killmonger. Got that. It's over and it's got like the dreads and stuff over it. They're overdoing it with that hairstyle. They're overdoing it with that hairstyle. Like, it's like not all, you know, people of that ethnicity. I was gonna say black folk have that hairstyle. Eddie's hair before, when he had the dreads and it was in a ponytail, dude, that was nice. So that was good. See, and I don't like Falkenraum over Bruce. Bruce's classic character. He needs to be in the game. Like this, if you're gonna bring him back, this is the game to have done that with. This is it right here. This is it. Wakanda for dude, there's nothing wrong with the hairstyle. It's just it's being overused. They did it for Eddie. They did it for what's it called? Spider-Man 2. They did it for Miles. It's like Miles looked fine before, but like, why do you have to? You're overkilling a hairstyle. It's like, all right, come on, relax. Dude, I don't know. So these DLC characters aren't my thing. I didn't play them in Tekken 7. I'm not gonna play them in this game. So all it is just more characters for me to learn. If they bring Armor King back and this is implemented, man, I don't know. Like, I loved Armor King in Tekken 7, and he was starting to almost become like my main just because of how aggressive I can play him and all that. I like being able to play it. Yeah, it doesn't not suit him. It does look good on that character, but I think it's just an overused hairstyle. I like his original hairstyle when it was pulled back and then he had his ponytail. That's just me because that's, you know, old school Tekken 3 from now, you know. I like that. Yeah, dude, and Bruce was cool. I never played him, but I liked him as a character. He was a cool character. Like, I liked him as a character. He was really, really solid. He was cool, genuine Muay Thai fighter. Falk, I feel like, I don't know, he looks kind of misshapen. His body is really, like, big up top, and then he's small at the bottom. It's just like, alright, you're a little weird. It's like you skip leg day type of thing, you know? So I'm like, alright, that's fun times, you know? So, if I was going to bring back characters now, I'm trying to think of the ones. I'm going to assume that Anna is coming back because everybody wants Anna in the game. Why is beyond me. I have no idea. I would bring back Armor King just because that's my preference. How does Michael Murray see himself as fucking wrong? I think he does Muay Thai or something, doesn't he? But I don't know if he, I guess, yeah, sure. He can summon thunder and all that stuff, sure. If that's what he thinks, it'd be like me saying, oh, I imagine myself as king. Sure do. I do. I can see it. Look at that. Look at this right here. I look just like him. 100%. I can't even say his story even resembles anything of my time just because of the fact that he saves orphans and he's a wrestler and he doesn't really speak. I relate more to Jin than anything else. He's got crazy dad issues that he's just like can't stand his dad. There you go. I relate to him. There you go. Perfect. Jin's my character. Never do legs. Mr. Incredible Pinnacle all day. I'm Mr. Incredible. Yeah, that's crazy. If he's all about fucking real cool. But let's say, I wouldn't put him in the game. I feel like he was a waste of, I feel like the character that was created originally for Tekken 7 is in the game that should be in the game. I didn't like Lydia. I definitely didn't like Lydia. She just didn't fit. I just don't think she fit well in the game. And she was alright, but she wasn't like anything that special. No, so I'm good. I would bring back Lei just because he's a OG character. I feel like OG characters should be in the game. Is there any of these characters that I would take out to replace him? I would have made the Bears one slot instead of giving them both different slots. I'm like, that was a waste in my eyes. You could have gave that to an OG character instead. But Julia, I guess, kind of. I played her a little bit, but she wasn't like crazy. She wasn't like crazy for him. Dinosaur, don't play because one of the first leaks of Tekken 8 was exactly how they presented Eddie. It showed the person who like the motion captures capoeira and all that stuff, and it's the exact same thing that was leaked with possibly Alex, because the guy had like a tail attached to him and it looked like a dinosaur tail. I would not be surprised because they wanted to bring Roger back in Tekken 7, but there was this whole thing about kangaroos or something like that, and they did that, so they were done with that. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that they're bringing back Alex. Like that, it was already leaked, and I even think they're bringing back Josie as well, because I guess Europe, Bandai Europe, almost like put a trailer on their YouTube page, and it said Josie Rizal leak and all that, or not leak, but like video or something like that, and it's like introducing her. So I think she's actually on there. Oh, Gon? No, they ain't bringing back Gon. Gon's a guest character. That was one and done, baby. If they bring Gon back in this game, I'm gonna lose it because that's all you'll see online. That little orange dinosaur just rolling around farting on people. That's no good. Yeah, dude. If they bring Alex back, Alex would be an interesting choice. He hasn't been in a game since Tag 2, and I think before then was like Tekken 2? I think it was Tekken 2, because he wasn't in... Yeah, he wasn't in Tekken 6. Roger Jr. was in Tekken 6. So I don't think Alex was in it and hasn't been in it a real game since Tekken 2. He was in both the tag games, but he hasn't actually been like a roster character in a long time. But yeah, they won't bring back Roger just because of that whole kangaroo incident or something like that. Like they were harming kangaroos or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but that's why he wasn't in Tekken 7, because they did plan on it from what I read to put Roger Jr. in the game. Which I'm not really fond of Roger Jr. anyway, so I wouldn't have played him anyways. I might play Alex just because it's a dinosaur. Who wouldn't? I know I talked junk about the Bears fighting, but it's a Velociraptor with freaking boxing gloves on it. Cooney? I like Cooney, man. I don't know. I like this new, I like the new version that they have of her, that it being her daughter. I like that. She's actually a pretty cool character. Obviously she was good because Arslan used her in all the tournaments and won with her. So obviously she's got potential. You know, won Tekken World Tour with her, won Evo with her. So yeah, she's, if he knows how to pick characters, that's it. Kunimitsu will probably be in this game just because of that. Which that'd be cool because the way the graphics look on this game are insane. Like they're like this completely blows any game out of the water right now. Completely blows every fighting game out of the water. Like they just look good. It's crisp. Yeah, the game is still a little unbalanced right now, but at least it's working. And at least I know everybody was upset about the shop and everything, but the shop is, you don't have to get the stuff in the shop if you don't want to. You don't. Absolutely, man. No problem. I appreciate you coming in, dude, just for a little bit. Dude, it was good catching up, you know, having everybody in here. That was awesome. Yeah, take care of yourself, man. Have fun teaching. Don't stress out. Don't stress out, man. I know you'll be all right. Don't worry about it. You're still new. You're learning. It's all it is just a learning experience. So take care, man. So I might jump back on tomorrow night, just because of the whole maintenance thing and just kind of get my stuff on there. But yeah, dude, absolutely. Go ahead, head on out and good luck today. Said don't stress out, dude. So hopefully we'll catch you in the stream tomorrow or Friday. Well, there you go, man. Even if it's slightly, at least it's an improvement. So, but take care, man. You're good. See, all you gotta do now is just get, we can get Easy in here. Was it Iron Fist Law? You gonna need dinner soon? Alright. So, Neo, are you on East Coast time or are you somewhere in the middle of the country? Because I thought that you were close to where I was at. Because everybody, when I was in California, everybody was on the East Coast. And then when I moved down here, our connections were a lot better after that. So I'm on the East Coast, so I didn't know exactly where. I was like, let's say, dude, you're about to eat dinner? It's like mad late. What time it is? 10, 12. You're about to eat dinner at 10, 12? Dog. Dang, son, you're going to eat dinner at 10, 12? Whew. You must have been busy then not be able to eat. Yeah, you're East Coast? Okay. Yeah, I kind of figured. All of us were on the East Coast. I think the only one that wasn't on the East Coast, he was kind of like northwestern East Coast. He was pizza and grapes. Eating it late at night, huh? I think I want to say Icon was got tired from work and ended up napping. I hear that, man. No, if I didn't have two youngins and a wife and all that stuff, dude, I'd been crashed out too. But once I leave work, time to clock in as a dad and a husband. So I don't regret it at all. I love it. I love being a dad. I love being a husband. It's good times, man. Especially now, like they grew up at like the perfect time. Like once Tekken 8 came out, it was hard back then because when Tekken 7 came out, I juggled, just being like a new time dad and all this stuff and learning how to be a dad and all that. So it was hard to kind of juggle, being a dad and then being, I guess, a gamer at the same time. And I put gaming to the side as any, dad should and husband should. So at that point, it was cool. I liked it. It was new, but then he grew up and I started to get back into Tekken 7, and then Tekken 7 started to die out, and then I had my second son, and we, did the whole parenting thing all over again, and then this was announced, and then, my youngin is now old enough to sleep through the night, so it's all game time after everybody goes to bed, man. All game time. All games all the time. It's the way it is. Nighttime, I'll lose a couple hours of sleep if it's me playing games and hanging out with people online and all that. Absolutely. Stuff like this is much needed. Yeah, no, it can be hard, man. Like first time being the first time dad and all stuff back in 2017, it was different. Obviously, it's hard because you're kind of given this. Hey, it doesn't matter what age you are, it's always hard. It's always hard. It does not matter because you don't get any instructions. You don't get anything. You're just kind of winging and you're kind of feeding off of everybody else that's had their kids and had experience, and they're just like, hey, if this happens, you know, try this. If this happens, try this. If this happens, try that. Then once you're a second merit, easy, cake. Besides from the not sleeping part, that's, you know, you can't really help that. That is what it is. But dealing with, you know, all like tempers and all that stuff, and it was easier than what it was when with my first son. But yeah, everything's good now. We're straight. He's sleeping through the night. You know, it's allergy season now, but yeah, other than that, it's not. You know, we got my firstborn, and he's in first grade now, so. But yeah, this is what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to finally go after something that I've wanted to for a very long time, and that's to stream, you know, Wednesdays and Fridays right now. If I get more people watching and all stuff, and people like my content and like that, you know, my gameplay, and if they ask me for help, I will help you. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. I'll help you. I'll pause the game. I'll go down. We'll do it on stream. We will figure out what you're talking about on stream. That I know fairly a large amount about Tekken and how to deal with it and how to train and how to go through the ranks and all that stuff. Because I know a lot of players get hard stuck in certain ranks. I can help get you through that, at least push you through a way with certain characters, even with other characters I don't play. You know, it's all about learning and being able. You train all the same way. Everybody trains one way. Yeah, you might train a little bit differently with certain characters, but at the end of the day, that's the way it should be. You know, you go into practice mode. You try to watch your replays. And it's very important that you watch replays and you learn from your own mistakes. Like, okay, that wasn't working. What will work? And then it shows you everything. But this is what I've been wanting to do for a while now. I'm finally able to do it. I got a decent setup. That's my wife set up in the back. She's gonna start doing stuff here pretty soon too. She plays nothing like I play though. She plays like Minecraft, Sims. She likes doing puzzles. It's a little different from my taste. I'm more of this right here. Fighting games. I do play Overwatch 2 just to kind of mix it up a little bit, so I'm not always just stuck on this, because you can get burnt out on Tekken really quickly. I was like, you know that too, Neo. You get burnt out really fast. So I try to take a break from it every now and then. During the weekend, I play my single player games just to play an actual story. God of War, Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16, just to kind of take away from it. But I do always come back to this, and I do love this game. It's an amazing game. I love it. Hopefully gonna try to get in some tournaments here too. I think CEO is in Daytona Beach. I've been talking about going to that possibly, and seeing how I fare in that. That's somewhere in May or June. So, dude, yeah, I want Rebirth, but I have these other games first. I feel like I gotta play first, and then I want to get Rebirth. I love the remake. The remake was awesome. Rebirth, the demo I was playing, I like what they're doing. I like what they're doing to it. It's awesome that how they are taking like a story that we knew, and they're kind of flipping it on itself. And it's like, wait, what? But like, wait, no, you can't change that. I know everybody's freaking out over what possibility might be with Aerith and all this stuff. No, dude, absolutely. No, if I join that tournament, I definitely will. I'm hoping for some online ones just to kind of get my feet wet, but they haven't really said anything about online tournaments. You know, that's not even for like to be qualified for anything, but yeah, no, I definitely want to join CEO, and because it's not that far from where I'm at, so it's about a 12-hour drive or so, give or take. So that'd be a cool little road trip, you know, get down there. It's like, I think it's a Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday, so drive down there, you know, hang out, do some stuff. Join the tournament, win or lose. So I'm there to have fun. Now, I'm not like how I was back in my younger days where it was just like, I need to win. But like, I want to win, absolutely do. No, who doesn't want to win? Was it a Tekken match or your fighting game? Who doesn't want to? But you live and you learn by winning, and you learn by losing as well. If you lose, then you're like, okay, watch what you did, go back to the drawing board and figure it out. It's not that it's not as, you know, serious as it makes that seem. Like, I'll be more hard about it with like Tekken World Tour and like Evo and stuff, especially if you actually made it into like top 48, dude. Top 48 would be crazy. But yeah, certain tournaments I would never expect to win right away. I would be like, you know, I'm there to have fun. If I make it, great. If I don't, great. I'll still watch the rest of the matches and learn from all of them and all that. So, but yeah, so back to this is it right here. This is my game plan for like a side gig for what it is I want to do. This is it. I'm finally able to do it. And I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to my channel and who has liked my videos, who has shared my videos. I appreciate everything that y'all have done for this channel, especially as recently as since Tekken 8 has launched and all that stuff. I appreciate everything that y'all have done for my channel. Possibly might be changing a few things. Maybe it's still kind of up in my head right now. Maybe going to Twitch. Possibly trying to link up both, but maybe going to Twitch to kind of get my name more out there type of thing, and it would automatically upload from Twitch to my YouTube page, my stream and everything. So that's still kind of what I'm looking at right now. I don't know if it's going to happen. If it does happen, great. If it doesn't, great. I don't mind being on this channel itself and just kind of going from there. I'm still kind of looking into it though. I've got a channel already that I use to, just watch other streams and all that stuff. So I'm kind of setting it up possibly. So if I do that, that's what I was thinking, like I was talking about that with my brother here. Like, should I do it? Can I do it? If I can do it, then it's possible I probably should do it. Just to see Kick. I haven't heard anything about Kick yet. I've heard it hasn't really taken off. I think it's going to be like that one, what was that one called that everybody was going to? Like, they were all leaving Twitch and going to it, and I can't remember what it was called. But it got shut down in like, 2 or 3 months? It was because Ninja signed off with them. A few other ones signed to like, oh yeah, we're leaving Twitch for this streaming platform and all that stuff. And it never went anywhere. So it's like, well, there you go. But all right, well, I appreciate everybody listening and all that. It was cool just hanging out and chatting and all that. I know everybody's probably got stuff to do over there. I said, Neil, you gotta go eat dinner. All right, man, I know you probably got some stuff to do, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna jump back on again tomorrow. So if y'all want to join in again, by all means, like we'll get that blue rank tomorrow, and maybe even Raijin if I can keep up what I was doing today earlier. Because I was on a roll with Jin. Went through 3 straight, and I got about halfway points with Battle Ruler. So, but then once again, I appreciate everything y'all have done. Everybody who watches my videos, everybody who likes my videos, all the subscribers that I've gotten since Tekken 8, and all the ones I've gotten throughout my time from Tekken 6 all the way down. I appreciate it. Yeah, Neil, I'll probably be on. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I'll probably jump on tomorrow just because of everything that goes on. If not, I'll let you know. I'll send you a message, all stuff. But we'll plan for it tomorrow. Unless something goes sideways for me at work or somewhere, I'm just too exhausted or whatever. Yeah, tomorrow we'll plan on it. About an hour or so, just kind of make up the time that we lost today. And then Friday we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna try to get Jin wherever he's at. Then hopefully I'm like Raijin or so, maybe. And then try to push through the blues and try to get to them gold ranks, baby. Try to get to them gold ranks with Jin. Trying to be the #1 Jin in America. I can do it. I know I can. With y'all's support and y'all's help, we can get to #1 Jin spot in America. Everybody would know Zeno's name as the #1 Jin. So let's try to push through. I appreciate it, everybody. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow, and then we'll even talk about, I guess, this patch and see what they did to it besides the store and all that. So I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a great night, and I will hopefully see y'all tomorrow. Take it easy.